The next topic here, one of you asked about, is socialization. Um, and more specifically, I hear this question a lot. My dog doesn't like big dogs, or my dog doesn't like small dogs, but they love big dogs. They don't like men, they don't like women. Now, is that true? Absolutely, yes. Why is that? What that usually pans out to be, in not all occasions, but almost always, is incomplete socialization. If you go to the dog park, for instance, another reason I don't like the dog park, but the dog park is separated into small and big dogs. It makes sense to us, right? We don't want our small dog stepped on, or vice versa. We don't want to hurt a smaller dog with our big dog. Well, what happens there is you build this separation fence. You build a hold me back at phenomena where they can't get to these big dogs. They can see them, they can yip all day long at them, or big dogs can bark all day long at the small dogs. And now you're physically separating them. You're socially separating them. They don't have experience with these dogs and realize that they're just like them. They're different sizes. Dogs don't have a concept, the same concept of relative size like we do. They don't realize they're big or small. They understand, I guess, they better understand the fact that that dog's above me and they could hurt me if they want to, or that dog's below me and I could hurt them if I want to. So for dog socialization, what I want all of you to do is start introducing your dogs to every type of dog you can find. 50 to 60 dogs usually is enough for decent or good socialization. Same goes with people. 50 to 60 people. The idea here is not so much about it's not about quality, actually. It's about quantity, because each person's different. You're going to get men and women, among themselves. One man smells different from the next. A woman looks different from the next. Maybe a man has a beard, a woman has a hat. Maybe these things freak dogs out, and a lot of times they do. We see it all the time. I've seen the first one I ever saw years ago was a dog is afraid of sunglasses, and it's kind of hilarious because I had little small ones on, no big deal, but I'm talking the big old sidewinder giant sunglasses that cover the side of your face. um, yeah, kind of Tiffany wears. Freaked them out. I don't know if they thought they were bug eyes or what the deal was. It's kind of funny. And so we just kind of started working with the dog. How do we do that? We put the sunglasses on the floor way away from the dog. And we did the same thing we did with two dogs meeting, let them see it and realize nothing bad happens. When they take their attention off it, that tells us they're confident, that it's not going to hurt them. And then we freed them, move them closer. Then we start hanging on to them. We slowly get closer and closer, hang on to them, let them kind of sniff them, put them up on our head, on our throat, different places, get them used to that sunglasses aren't going to kill you. I mean, that's kind of the way dogs see it, that those sunglasses are going to hurt me. Well, we're teaching them the difference. Same thing goes with hats. People, start at a distance, get closer and closer, get to the point where that dog's no longer interested in that person, then bring them closer. When they're showing disinterest, they're showing a form of trust. I see they're not going to hurt me. I can focus over here. I can turn my back. I'm not worried about them attacking me. No, because they haven't so far. It's that slowly established trust. So do this with all dogs, big and small. Have your dog, everybody's dog, even adult dogs. You can't underdo this. If they haven't been exposed to 50 or 60 dogs, get them exposed to 50 or 60 dogs. Now, how do we do that? We can't go to dog parks, right? Right. What I prefer you guys to do is, find friends, find neighbors, take them on walks. Every time you meet a dog, that's a perfect example. It's starting to warm up here pretty quick in the next few weeks. So, start taking them out on walks, even if it's just to meet dogs. Hey, I'm trying to introduce my dog to new dogs. Can they say hi real quickly? Just take a second. Most people are receptive to that. Dog people love dogs, so they're likely to say hi to your dog, just like you'd be likely to say hi to theirs. um, Dog daycares are a good way to do it as well, as long as it's a training daycare where they do some sort of socialization. If your dog's a bit, not necessarily aggressive, but just a little bit meaner, doesn't puts up with less is the best way to put that. They might just separate. I've seen this happen in multiple places across the state where they're, oh, your dog's aggressive or borderline aggressive. We got to put them away. And I get it. It's for liability. They can't have another dog hurt, but that's not helping the problem. So, if you have a dog like that, give us a call, find a behaviorist, find somebody who specializes in aggression. Um, the sooner the better. If you fix it when they're just kind of on the edge of it, you have a lot more leeway than if they've already attacked a dog, made them bloody, killed a cat, whatever. Um, it takes 2-3 weeks, and that dog can really be set in their ways at a minimum. Sometimes it takes 6 months. Um, you never know, and usually it's quicker than later, or longer. So the second you notice any sign of aggression, if they bite somebody one time, it's time to get them in, because they've learned that dog biting gets them what they want. They're saying, get away from me. You're poking the bear. You're poking the bear. I'm going to bite you. That dog runs away. Hey, that's how I get dogs to run away. Now I'm going to bite every dog. We can undo that. A lot of the time, it's just a matter of how soon you get them here. If you wait 2 weeks, it's probably too late. Now, can we help it? Yes, it's going to take longer. We can still do it, but it takes longer. So the sooner you get in here, the less money it costs you. Now, even if you don't use us, if you're not even from here, if you go to another behaviorist, the sooner you get in there, the better. So, like I said, get your dog taken care of. Get them socialized. 50 to 60 dogs, 50 to 60 people. Take them to a public place. Walmart's pretty good. I think they let in dogs now. I know Menards does and Cabela's does. You can look if they need to be service dogs or not. Give them a call ahead of time. Cabela's is dog friendly without a service dog. I know that. So, and same with Orscheln's and I believe Tractor Supply in our local area. And I don't know if that's in Kearney. I don't know how that is for the rest of you.